Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Happy Tough Love Thursday, where we're tuning in with these short 10-minute segments where I'm sharing some tough love truths with all of you. And today is no different. I hope you've been loving these episodes either on the podcast or over in my private Facebook group. And we're heading into the holiday seasons. Okay. We're already in the holiday season, depending on where in the world that you live. We're in December here at the time of recording this, and really starting to amp up as we get closer and closer to the candy holiday of Christmas. Now, the tough love that I want to share with all of you today is going to ruffle some feathers. And that's the point of these Tough Love Thursdays. And I hope that you stay open and curious about what I'm about to share with you. So, what is it? What's the tough love I have for you here? And you might be guessing by the title of this, right? There is two parts to the truth that I want to share with all of you. And the first part is that you want the holidays to be stressful. And the second part is that you are actually creating a reality in which the holidays are stressful. You are creating a stressful holiday season. Let me explain. Okay. I know a lot of my clients, a lot of women especially, struggle this time of year with being so busy. There's so much to do, right? We have to decorate the house. We've got to prep for the kids' Christmas photos. We've got to wrap up work to get to take our holidays, right? It's this flurry before the holiday season starts. And we're taking all of this on in this false belief that we have to do everything around the holidays. Now, there's a part of us, there's a very real subconscious part that you're not aware of that we're calling forward today that actually enjoys that this season is stressful. This is the part of all of us that loves either getting praise for, wow, you're doing so much. I can't believe how much you can get done, or loves the camaraderie in being stressful. There's something oddly connecting to all of us this time of year where we get to just complain as a society about how stressed we are, right? About how overwhelmed we are with all the shopping we have to do and we have so little time. There's this camaraderie that actually comes out of complaining that is so toxic, but subconsciously we love that. It helps us feel connected in our struggles. So sometimes we actually struggle in order to feel that sense of connection. Because if you are actually, the truth is, if you're actually the person that's fully relaxed, not stressing about cleaning their house, not even bothering to hang Christmas lights, keeping it super chill and simple, you are the odd one out this time of year. And nobody wants to be the odd one out. So we jump in and join the crazy mayhem of buying gifts for people we don't even know and doing all the things that we're supposed to have to do, even though we don't want to do them. And a lot of this is also keeping up with the Joneses, right? Keeping up a facade. Like if you choose not to put up a Christmas tree, right? People are going to think you're crazy. So there's a lot of this pressure that we actually put on ourselves because we care about what the other people are going to think. And being stressed gives us this sense of control in a weird way. And it also gives us this sense of connection of something that we can complain about with all the people at the office, right? All the people at the kids' pickup lineup, right? At your kids' school. It also gives us an excuse to eat whatever we want to eat, right? There's a reason when you're stressed and you get to complain about being stressed, you can cop out on cooking healthy meals, on eating healthy. And you say, well, it's the holiday season. I just don't have time. I don't have time for that. I'm too stressed, as an excuse to then get to binge on cookies and not continue with your health goals, right? Not continue prioritizing yourself. This is just a few things. There's a lot of subconscious mental reasons why we engage in this cultural belief that the holidays are supposed to be stressful. So shifting into the second part, the slightly different angle on this is understanding that you create your own reality. I hope if you've been following this podcast or me for a while, you know that this is this truth, that you create your own beliefs and your realities based off of your experiences in the past and consciously what you're choosing. And most of us, and this used to be me, actually believed and told myself as soon as November hit, every day in the back of my mind was, oh my gosh, here we go. It's about to get really stressful. The holidays are going to be so miserable. Oh, there's too much going on. I'm going to be exhausted and I'm going to binge on sugar. This was a story, right? That December is going to be stressful. I'm not going to have any time for myself in December. Oh, exercising is going to feel impossible. Cooking healthy meals is going to be impossible in December. What are the beliefs that you're perpetuating about heading into this holiday? Because I guarantee whatever stories you're telling yourself right now about how the holiday season ahead is going to unfold will happen. Will happen. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you believe it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And that also works on the other side. If you can actively create, and maybe to even take a minute to think about how you want to feel during the holidays. What are the holidays about to you? What actually matters? And when you actually get into the depths of this, and I would challenge any of you on all of the things that you pretend to think matter, like having to write holiday cards for 700 people and buying gifts for your husband's assistant's niece, right? And all the extra things that we do that don't actually matter. When we pare it down, most of us around the holidays want to go slow. We want to rest. We want to be with family. We want to laugh and play games and cherish good food. We want to just bask in the magic of this time of year. But instead, we get so busy and overwhelmed with our to-do lists that we forget to be present in any of that. And we're more exhausted than ever and more likely to obviously binge on sugar and drink. This time of year is about slowing the H down, and we don't do it. And that is on you. I'm lovingly calling you out. That is on you. You have the power to create whatever type of holiday season you want. And I don't care what excuses you're thinking about right now. Well, my kids need me to do all the things, or my husband's not going to cook and I have to do it all. I call BS on all of it. You do not have to subscribe to the way that the holidays have shown up in North America. You do not have to subscribe. And as an example, I don't subscribe. We don't do gifts in our family. And with the kids get gifts. Adults do not, we don't do gifts. I do not send out holiday cards. And I'm not Scrooge. I'm being really present with my time about what I have capacity for and what really matters to me around this time of year. And instead, I'm coordinating times where I can get together with the people that I love and we can just enjoy the magic of the holiday season together. I host an open house every year where people can come and go. We have a bonfire and we have good food and it's really low key. Nobody brings gifts. Nobody brings anything. Like it's the type of holiday that I want. I don't make travel plans. I don't travel for the holidays. And I know some people that feels like something you have to do, but it ultimately is something you're choosing to do because you want to be with your family perhaps, right? And you might have to travel for that. So just remembering that you're choosing everything that you are saying yes to this holiday season is a choice. It's a choice. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but it is. You can absolutely choose to not do any of it. You can choose to stay home in your pajamas and not talk to anybody. That's probably not what you want. So that's great. So you can choose, do I actually want to host Christmas dinner? There's so much people pleasing that happens this time of year, right? We say yes to everything and we put all of this pressure on ourselves to do all these things that don't really matter when it comes down to what we actually want, time with our family, right? Spending weeks decorating your house and making it perfect and cleaning it, every inch of it before your family comes over for dinner, right? That time could be chosen to be spent present in experiences instead. Right? Just present, maybe relaxing with a book on the couch instead of running around with all the things to do. So I want to invite all of you to get really honest with yourself. You know, what part of a stressful holiday season are you co-creating? Are you believing is your reality and therefore will be your reality? And perhaps you can try a new reality this year. I invite all of you to join me in bringing back the magic and the relaxation and the presence and the fun and the connection and the things that really matter during the holiday season. And being very conscious of choosing what you want to engage in and what actually doesn't matter. Nobody is going to disown you or abandon you if you choose not to send out holiday cards this year. Right? And if they do, they're probably not people that deserve to be in your life. So honor your capacity, honor what's actually important, more downtime, time away from work, right? What is it for you? It's going to be different for you than it is for me, but reflect on that for you. and make sure that every decision and everything that you're saying yes to either do, spend your time or your money or energy on, your valuable resources during this time of year, is in alignment with what you really want out of this season. Most of us are completely out of alignment here. And this is your reminder and your opportunity with some tough love from Danny to stop getting caught up in the consumerism, in the overdoingism of this holiday season to a point where you are robbing yourself of your own joy and happiness and that of your family. All your children actually want is you to be present with them and to play games with them and to sit around on the couch all day in your pajamas having tickle parties, right? Like, that's all. They don't need to do all the things. But there's so much that we come up against, right? Wanting to be a good mom, wanting to look good in front of our family's eyes, right? Wanting approval. There's so many complicated layers to this, to wanting to feel like we're enough, wanting to feel like we're doing enough, right? And that we're worthy of hosting Christmas dinner, right? Because our house is spotless. Let it all go. Let it go. This is your permission, not that you need it from me, to choose to engage and not engage, and to say no more than you normally do this time of year. And see if you choose a different belief going into this holiday season with the belief that it's going to be magical. It's going to be relaxing. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. You're going to have so much downtime. You're going to sleep in every day and cherish it and not have to go anywhere. Okay, whatever that is for you, practice those new beliefs now, ASAP, and watch how it changes the way that you energetically feel and experience the holidays. I hope that you do this. I hope that you do this in some way. And I hope that you lovingly call yourself out on all the excuses that are inevitably popping up for you right now. I know those excuses. I've navigated my clients through them every holiday season. There's always some sort of excuse or reason that we have to be doing something, and it has to be done a certain way, or somebody else can't do it. Oh, we couldn't let our husband cook Christmas dinner. We couldn't ask for help because they won't do it right. There's so many excuses, and they're just that, they're excuses. So call yourself out on them and get real with what matters and how you want to feel this holiday season. That is your tough love for today. I hope that this really lands. I hope that this ruffled some feathers, because that's how we start to see things different and do things different, right? And if you don't want to be so overwhelmed and exhausted binging on sugar, right? This is a big source of cravings for women, is this overdoing. We're overextended, we're burnt out, we're exhausted, and we haven't had time to eat or nourish ourselves. So we're just going to binge on gingerbread cookies. So if you take all that away and you're actually able to go slow and decrease your stress levels and cook healthy meals for yourself, you're going to come out of this holiday season feeling so much better, even if you do choose to engage in and indulge in some sugar. All right, everyone. I hope that you have a magical holiday season that is filled with relaxation and presence and connection and laughter, and that it is your best and healthiest holiday season yet. We'll see you same time, same place next week.